Hey guys, Scar9 here, and welcome back to my channel today. Recently, I've been covering so much Rise of Iron information that I have not been able to do any fun videos for you guys. So today, I thought I would take a break from the news and make another top 5 for you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy those, so I hope you like this one too. However, since the Rise of Iron is still very prevalent at the moment, I decided to go ahead and make it a top 5 related to the Rise of Iron, and thus today we're going to be looking at the top 5 things that you guys should do before the Rise of Iron launches. There is quite a bit of stuff on this list, so let's go ahead and get into it. In the number 5 slot, I have put a fairly general but very important tip for anyone who is watching this video. If you have not created 3 characters yet, or have not fully leveled up your subclasses on those characters, this is a perfect time to do it. You still have a month until the Rise of Iron launches, and that is more than enough time to do both of these tasks. Both of these things will make your time a lot more easy and fun in Destiny. By having 3 characters, you are making sure that you can earn more rewards on a more consistent basis. And by maxing out your subclasses, you guys can ensure that you can fulfill multiple roles within activities such as the raids. Both of these are very important to the longevity of the game, and I highly recommend it to everyone. In the number 4 slot, I am suggesting that you guys stock up on a lot of stuff in your vault. If you have a lot of legendary marks laying around, instead of stockpiling them, go ahead and spend them on planetary materials and stockpile those instead. You have plenty of time to earn more legendary marks in the meantime, and having extra planetary materials is always a great thing. If you are in strikes and you find a lot of legendary or exotic engrams, instead of decoding them right away, throw them in the vault. This will help with leveling up your Cryptarch once the Rise of Iron launches, and thus might get you closer to some new amazing gear. Now, I don't believe any Year 2 engrams will decode into Year 3 stuff. I still believe it is very important to level up your Cryptarch as many times as possible, as it does give you chances at new gear early on. In addition, if you find yourself getting a lot of Glimmer consumables such as the Fallen Banners, instead of turning those in right away to the Cryptarch, put them in your vault. This makes it so you have some Glimmer saved up for once the DLC itself launches. And on top of all of this, make sure you are saving your extra legendary armor and weapons. Once the new expansion launches, you will find yourself infusing quite a bit of things, and the saved up legendary loot will serve as another source of legendary marks that will help you level up your light level quicker. So pretty much anything that you don't need, still put it in the vault, as it will serve a purpose in Year 3. The number 3 slot has a lot to do with your factions. My first piece of advice is that you level up your factions as much as possible before the DLC launches. This goes specifically for your city factions, so Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, and New Monarchy, as well as for Banshee 44. In the Taken King, we got exclusive exotic class items when you hit level 25 with your city factions, and I have a feeling that something like this might be coming to the Rise of Iron, so I definitely recommend on trying to level up those factions as much as possible. In addition, we've been hearing a lot about brand new exotics getting their own quest to earn them, and something tells me that we might just get some new weapons from Banshee 44. A perfect example would be the brand new Nadir machine gun, the Nemesis Star. Nadir is a faction that we have never seen anything from, and I believe if we were going to get introduced to a brand new faction, Banshee 44 would be the perfect segue for it. I would try to get him to at least rank 10 before the new expansion launches. Once we actually get closer to the release date of the Rise of Iron, make sure you guys are edging your factions. For those of you who do not know, this means that you will try and get your Vanguard, Crucible, Cryptarch, and specific city factions very close to leveling up without actually ranking up to the next rank. This makes it so you can actually just complete a single activity or turn in a couple of your bounties, and you will have chances for some amazing brand new loot right off the bat. In the number 2 slot, I have a tip that I absolutely love to follow, and this is to make sure that you are stockpiling as many Motes of Light and Strange Coins as possible. We are getting a lot of brand new exotics in the Rise of Iron, and this means that Xur could be relevant again. He will either serve as a source to directly buy new exotics from, or to buy 3 of coins, which in turn will give you more chances at new exotics. Then when you get these new weapons and armor pieces, you're not going to want to run a bunch of strikes or raids to level them up, and thus you will be using your Motes of Light to immediately be able to use them. So as you can see, both Motes of Light and Strange Coins are going to be very important, so it's very crucial that you start stockpiling them now. And finally, we have reached my final tip. This one isn't as much as preparing for the new DLC as it is making sure you guys are ready to leave this year of content behind. Before September 20th, you guys need to make sure that you can earn all of the exclusive Year 2 weapon and armors that you can. This includes the Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris armors and weapon sets, and this also includes the Trials Pariah gear set and the Flawless Emblem. Once the Rise of Iron launches, none of this gear will be attainable anymore, which means it is extremely important that if you want these sets of armor and weapons, that you make sure you get them now. But those are all of my tips I have for you guys. Make sure you are prioritizing these 5 things before the Rise of Iron launches. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like rating and share it with your friends. If you have any more tips that I missed, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below to help your fellow Guardians out. If you are interested in seeing some of the amazing new exotics coming with the Rise of Iron, you can click the annotation on screen. Finally, subscribe for more awesome Destiny content, and I'll see you guys in my next video.